It's also interesting because I understand the idea of taking away contestable objectives in the form of the Scuttle Crab as SlowQ looks for the miasma. Flash in, taunt from Mikyx. There's the Petrifying Gaze as well. Jackie's able to dodge away from the Sun Flag and drag Skeanz. Puts the short one down as Jackie's almost burning. SlowQ flashes and gets the Twin Fangs. Isma will answer with one of his own as here comes the Cataclysm from Skeanz. That Scuttle Crab getting him the level 6. There's no escape for the Vi as Mikyx claims his first of the game.
Yeah, no flash on Isma. He's just a sitting duck when he walks into the Cataclysm. A sliver of a moment to flash out from that gank. Because now Wunder is in danger. Doesn't get a double hop.
Goes Mini, Unleash Power as well, looking for the jump away. Scatter the weak with so many orbs on the floor as Jackie's needs another dodge.
Dodge. Oh!
Good dodge from Wunder. Oh, almost dies to the force of will.
Old man still has hands.
I mean, he right-click back and forth, man. I will give him some credit for it, but I don't know the hands had to be that good as Skeanz comes in with a Cataclysm. And Jackie's is buried in its four walls.
I think they can hold this though. Wunder is so close to Mega. I think it's really difficult to dive this for GX. They're trying very desperately though.
Equalizer down. Bolt Breaker, Flash Magnustorm. They're diving onto Wunder. Cease and desist there for the follow-up and they get one out of it. Mikyx unable to find anyone with a taunt as well as GIANTX finding 2 great kills on the top side with a 5-man dive.
I mean,
still have a lot of opportunities too as Skeanz steps in here. Oscarinin around the corner. They don't know that Isma's waiting. SlowQ has to flash away. TP's coming out from SK as Mikyx joins the fight. Oscarinin goes over here. A Magnustorm is big. A good gnaw from Wunder. Petrifying Gates coming out as well as Jopa begins to open up and he's going to get cut down by the Unleashed Power, forced out of it. Wunder still trying to chase Oscarinin, who somehow is still alive. A 1-for-1 exchange so far with Isma and Mikyx falling. Flakked able to get to the blast cone. Wunder trying to flash over the scatter, but still slowed up by it. In the area.
The rabbit's very dark. They don't see anything right now.
And Mikyx's not with them, so they can't put vision down because they don't have the wards coming out from Mikyx. Now Mikyx on the flank onto Jun. Equalizer down, Skeanz flashes away. SlowQ with a good Petrifying Gaze as Jopa begins to open up. The miasma down as well. Double stopwatch. Mikyx and Jun fighting off towards the top side. Jopa really putting the damage down. Stand United coming out onto SlowQ as Mikyx saves him. Skeanz tries to dash in. Wunder looking for the damage as well, but they can't quite get it. The Dragon already down to 1.4k smited. GIANTX securing for the 4-man nah! From the old man in the top lane. SK's luck has not run out as Isma and Flakked try and revitalize the play, but Jopa had something else to say. A huge fight for SK. Are lacking that summoner spell apart from Mikyx. Mikyx, for most of that fight, was occupied with Jun. The equalizer, the Cataclysm down with an equalizer follow-up, but Oscarinin has no way out of the cage, and he is burnt where he stands. SK take out the enemy top. Baron already down to half HP. Mikyx looking for that flank onto Isma, just going to try and stop him from getting into the pit here. Baron going to be secured by SK. Mikyx is ceased and desists and dead because of it, but Mikyx does his job and distracts GIANTX for long enough for the Baron to be taken. SK should all be able to get out. There's going to be a jump onto him. Bolt Breaker in. Wunder with the Gnaw. Only gets 1 stun. Leaks across the wall. Equalizer down. Blast Cone there. The Bolt Breaker again. Wunder will get the Blast Cone, but we blasted back to the fountain. SK don't even take the inhibitor tower. Good play from GIANTX.
Yeah, it's a sloppy setup from SK Gaming here. Mikyx dying first. Now might get chased down by the equalizer, or I mean the harpoons, I mean.
Slowed down with the harpoons. Shadow dashes away. Isma dives into the backline. Magnustorm coming out as well with the flash sequences onto the backline. It's all going pear-shaped for SK. It's all on SlowQ. He needs to take a couple, but a good stopwatch from Oscarinin stops the venom from seeping through his veins. And GIANTX, of a Baron play for SK, just immediately bite back. Taking the Baron then, obviously Wunder getting caught, Mikyx getting caught as you were taking the Baron. Everything just slowed up for SK, and we've talked about the scaling from GIANTX. It works well for them as Wunder's going to TP in here. Still only in mini now. Jun half HP, Mikyx the same. Equalizer, Cataclysm down, Skeanz gets the flashes out. Wunder trying to step forward, building up that Gnaw bar. Isma coming back in onto SlowQ, who uses his on his power cards. Wunder trying to get to Mega Gnaw, but can't get there in time as he falls. Meanwhile, in the midst of SK, there's an Isma on the Vi. Jopa needs the autos. Jopa flashes in the cannons. The missiles not enough to get the chase onto the rest of GIANTX, but
no. Just look how he's a Mininar, by the way.
Okay, we're back out with Cataclysm. No flash on him. SlowQ here for the follow-up as well, and those Twin Fangs are hurting. Petrifying Gaze stopped by the stopwatch, but Mikyx here for a taunt. And Oscarinin will still die. 420 gold blazing that rumble down. SK now can look to continue to push in. GIANTX trying to react, but Flakked is currently backing and going to pick up his last Whisper upgrade. about 500 HP apiece. Wunder just shepherding the cannon minion there to do the work, and that will be the inhib tower in mid gone down.
Way better from SK this time.
At the same time this time as the magic comes in. It's 4-man. Mikyx tries to dash in with a taunt. Skeanz there for the follow-up, and they manage to get one, but Jackies is the only one down so far as the Petrified Gaze comes out. Flakked untouched. It's all on Wunder. Gets the Gnar, doesn't get the stun. Skeanz with a flag and drag flash. Manages to catch out Flakked as SlowQ survives through it all somehow. GIANTX still have 3 alive. They can chase a little bit further. Season desist coming up in 5 seconds time.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about Jun having to find an engage, and they actually found it was a massive magnet storm by Jun. And finally, they layered the equalizer on the CC.
Boom guards, death guards to try and get in. Mikyx. Oh, Petrified Gaze across the wall. Jun was unaware that there was a snake hiding in the grass. And SlowQ gets the killing spree. A Kalingo gets out. Skeanz, the equalizer down. As well as Mikyx forced away by Jackie's unleashed power use.
It's so awkward. There's no. Okay, never mind. Isma is up.
Isma is
Jun
up.
went down. I don't know. Did I think Rel was jungle like it's 2024 again?
Yeah, it's the good old days, man.
Yeah, I mean. But
Mikyx, no
GX,
flash.
there's no pressure on GX right now. They know they can just wait for the dragon to go low. There's nothing that's gonna happen here.
Mikyx. Bolt breaker chases him down. Wunder looks for the dash across the wall. Miasma down notch. Jackies who uses the stopwatch, and Wunder is ready for the Gnar. Jackies with a good flash. Oscarinin stunned against the wall though as Jopa begins to open up. Dashes forward. Jun here in time to get the CC, but not to save his AD. Carrying unleashed power. Jopa still opening up. Jun's gonna fall as well as SK clean up the fight. They force Isma away. Jopa with a double. A dash out, a Vault Breaker from Isma, but I'm not sure he's going to find a way to pick the lock of this game as SK are marching down mid.
I mean, Jopa. The way this man is developing is just incredible. Stepping up here in the late game for SK, clutches that fight. Oscar, you can try to wave clear. You can try to clear this wave however you want to, but you will go down, and I mean, that is definitely going to be the game for SK Gaming.
So often in spring, Jopa was a shining light of this team, and here, in game 1 of his best of 3, it is on his back, alongside Mikyx, that SK find victory.
And a lot of kudos to Mikyx on that channel. We talked about it in the early game. Had to find those snowball games, but now we're gonna toss it straight to the analyst desk to break down that game.
Wunder, I mean, anyone is diveable. The question is whether you get out alive after going for the dive.
I don't think you can crash the wave cleanly. Maybe they just ignore the wave. Oh, Wunder should tank those casters. You should have expected this.
1 down. Jun walking in. Mikyx on his way across. Flash away from the shield of Daybreak. Wunder. The kill just in time. Oscarinin still gets the kill. Jun is going to tank too many tower shots. He will fall, but it's an execute. Well played all round by GIANTX in the end, but now the fear from Skeanz as he joins the party. Oscarinin for slow. Good Ruthless Predator there, but the Sunwind becomes lightning as well as Skeanz. Tries to flash in, tries to survive, gets him with a Dustbringer. Isma will be able to dash forward with the audacious charge and make it a 2-for-1 on top side. He might be hurt. You can see Wunder trying to bait him in a little bit here. So
I think Oscar reads it. You see how Wunder is walking up. He knows that Wunder knows that he's winning this all in, so...
Voice. Flakked caught out with a piercing arrow, stunned down from the gravity field, and now Mikyx, there's the Zenith Blade follow-up. Mikyx has nowhere near enough tenacity to survive the damage that comes out of Jun and Flakked.
Solar Flare you can play with in teamfights, or the Crescent Guard on the Silas.
You really fight this if you're SK. Mikyx looking Realm Warp. They're going to try and chase in. Paranoia out. SlowQ unable to get there in time. Jopa having to flash. Mikyx with a good headbutt pulverize, but Jopa is the key target. Now Skeanz in the middle of 3 members of GIANTX. Isma puts down the Crescent Guard. A great abscond abduct in from SlowQ, but he's not there in time. Crescent Guard comes out from him as well. He hijacks it away. He tries to hijack Oscar in his life, but Oscar flashes. Mikyx still finds him. Now SlowQ caught out by 3 of GIANTX, and Jopa all on his lonesome. Almost kills Isma, but Isma heals just in time for GIANTX to totally clean up the fight. Mikyx still only level 5, needs this wave to hit that level 6, needs another minion. Solar Flare going down, there's Paranoia follow-up. Mikyx looking for the knock-up, but Jopa still just isolated from the team. Jun tanks it well, Isma will die. 2-for-1 so far as Flakked takes a tower shot. SlowQ on the chase. Slash available. SlowQ needs to find Flakked, but Flakked still has a flash of his own, and because he is not in range.
He's fighting in the top lane here. All trolls traded between the Mundo and Renekton. Wunder still scaling up. It's just a low barrier of entry, I think. You can pick up a paddle and you can have a good time
as
very
opposed
easily.
to golf, which has a high barrier to entry, which is the traditional businessman sport, right?
Yes.
SlowQ here, going to get dived. Dominus coming out from Oscarinin as they look for the chase. SlowQ steals away the Dominus himself, but Oscarinin tanky enough to tank that well. After a long time, GIANTX picking up a lot of gold on the map right now.
Yeah, well, we talked about paddle. I think GIANTX control over the game just expands. Look at the vision they have been putting down here.
Yeah, the problem is the map becomes smaller and smaller for SK as GIANTX have more of these towers down. Riptide has been taken as well. Isma has that in his pocket, can use that for the mid lane prior. If they jump on the jump, but see how little damage there is.
Tanky.
Immediate TP into the Zenith plate. SlowQ's going to steal away the Realm Warp. Mikyx caught in the slow of the Solar Flare. Isma dashing across the wall. Mikyx trying to get into the edge of the Realm Warp, but can't get close enough. As GIANTX all collapse.
SlowQ has really struggled, I think, to find an impact this game. Now, up against Renekton on the side, it's not a fun matchup to be in.
I think he's going to struggle even more now as the chase comes in. TP from Wunder, though, as SlowQ with that dominance stolen away. The Solar Flare used as well. Oscarinin trading onto Mikyx, who's so low immediately. Wunder in the middle of 4, tries to flash away. Maximum dosage ticking on him for that heal. Jackie's forces Jopa out towards the top side as Wunder falls now. And yeah, SK look to make a play. Big. Skeanz is going in with the paranoia. This is a choice, and not a good one.
Gonna let that marinate for a bit.
Yeah.
Getting that dive off early top, really snowballing his game on his Renekton. I think he's doing a good job so far on this game in this matchup.
Very much being on the strong side, and now he's chasing Wunder out. Maximum dosage exchange for the Dominus. Oscarinin with more damage over the prolonged fight as Wunder tries to walk back towards the minion wave. Oscarinin flashes for it, has the Fill Fury. Ruthless Predator for the stun, slices, dices, and dissects the Dr. Mundo.
I've only had one more belt.
I mean, at the moment it's looking solid. Jun there as the body blocker for Skeanz. Oscarinin chasing SlowQ away towards the top side. Jun looks for the Zenith, they couldn't find it. SlowQ has to flash away from the croc as Skeanz tries to get in. Mikyx knocks him back. Control ward in the back of the pit. Paranoia out.
Wait, Isma flashed out.
Isma did flash out, but the Baron's still healthy enough. But for now, in the middle of the Crescent Guard, never mind. Never mind. Everyone can throw. GIANTX from 7k ahead make an awful Baron call, but Mikyx donates one back. A Solar Flare stolen away by SlowQ as Wunder begins to step up, and now Flakked is dead, and Jopa begins to open up. Oscarinin slicing through them with the Dominus is healing up. Hit with a piercing arrow, SlowQ takes the bounty. Oh, it's all gone sideways, and that picture that you wanted to paint becomes paint by numbers as GIANTX just walk themselves into death.
The jungle is dark and full of terrors in the Game of Thrones. And here is Isma just GX execute the clean Baron play, and the answer so far has been no. Mikyx,
how many cows have had to die this game?
This is a very exquisite flank stake, man. If you wouldn't get it.
I forgot about the flank stake. You're 100% right, man. The marbling on this from Mikyx.
God, and fat is just rendered now. Is this teeping up?
He's hex flashing. He's trying to hex flash underneath the tower to execute, but Jackie just walks up to him. Man, that was raw.
Yeah.
It was not great.
That was blue.
As now with a man advantage, GIANTX will go for another Baron.
Yeah.
This time it's Jun and Oscarinin put to the job of distracting and oh, Oscarinin failed his slice over the wall. Oscarinin in the chain of corruption. The damage coming out onto SlowQ is not enough. Oscar's down. Paranoia being used as well. GIANTX just train how to do Barons. Oh, Mikyx's going to get the knockback onto Isma the Baron, the target for SK. SK will steal it under GIANTX's very noses. The rest of SK on their way across. GIANTX have lost 5k in the last couple of minutes, and they're going to lose a little bit more. Solar Flare down onto Skeanz, but Jun having to flash away here. Skeanz falling low as Oscarinin tries to get onto Jopa. The exhaust down Isma there for the chase. Never mind, it's SK's turn to throw it all away. Should have been practicing their paddle, and instead they were practicing some baseball with those throws. In the mid lane, Jackie's continues to push. Mikyx and SlowQ are looking for Jackie's and now have been separated from the rest of the team, and Jun can just look for the engage. SlowQ walks straight into it. Crescent Guard used this. Solar Flare then played forward as well. Oscarinin dives onto Jopa and he needs Skeanz to keep him safe. Oscarinin going forward. SlowQ with a flash. Scored up tucked. Oscarinin falling low and he's going to be the first to put in the fight. Meanwhile, Mikyx keeping the rest of GIANTX occupied. Jackie's still untouched, Flakked still untouched, but SlowQ wants to change that. Mikyx with a knockback onto Isma, gravity field down, SlowQ dashes out of it. Meanwhile, the re-engage, Crescent Guard from Isma dives onto SlowQ. Jackie's dominating, Jackie's still full health, full mana, able to open up in the fight. Wunder going to try and chase Jun out. Hits him with a bone cleaver. The Baron a better buff in terms of pushing power, but the Elder obviously gives you that combat damage. There's the Baron going down, the Elder only at 1.5k. Oscarinin trying to get in, TP out from SlowQ as he looks for the flank, the Realm Warp forward as Jackie's and Flakked are trying to get closer to this.
But Isma missed the
Isma was not in the Realm Warp, 7k on the Elder. Dominus going in as they look for the damage. The Elder down to 2k. It's secured by Mikyx! Mikyx gets it, and now SK really needs to take the fight. Wunder trying to be on that front line. No maximum dosage for him. Doesn't have the ultimate custom guard coming out from Isma as well, as he is able to walk away. A 1-for-0 exchange in favor of SK. Pushing into Baron is difficult. Wunder level 19, when becomes lightning, will chase him down. Wunder trying to trade onto Isma, who does have the crescent guard back. Dominus out from Oscarinin, maximum dosage used by Wunder as he tries to walk out of this one. Meanwhile, SK are pushing through bot side, but they don't have a mid wave. Solar Flare gets the slow onto Wunder once again as he tries to flash away, but he won't escape the clutches of GIANTX, and he doesn't have the damage to utilize that Elder. GX put 4 on the top side and give up bot side tier 2. It really feels like those are the two that we have to keep our eyes on, that we have to be aware of.
Oh, look here, Jopa being caught out here. Wait, it's a
Realm Warp in. It's Isma as he looks for the Crescent Guard knockback. Does get it only onto Mikyx. Wunder's distracting the rest of GIANTX. Mikyx gets a knockback, and Isma deep in has that Guardian Angel. Solar Flare hits onto Jun. Isma flashing away, but SlowQ is there for the Abscond of Duck follow-up. Oscarinin now dives onto Jopa, who cleanses away from it. Isma falling low, but SlowQ's the first to go down as Wunder begins to open up on the backside of the fight. Mikyx goes down as well. SK unable to find anything out of this fight. That Chem Soul doing so much work for GIANTX. Wunder will get to the blast cone and blast off to safety. Jackie's with the ghost forward. Skeanz gonna have to use that Shroud of Darkness, that spell shield, to avoid the Rune Prison, but Jackie's can just chase him down further. Oh
no, that's the worst sequence.
Cone as he hits the GA. Jackie splashes the wall and down goes Skeanz.
Is the man to watch right now will be marked by Oscarinin. No, doesn't get spotted.
Not quite. Flakked is going to be the one to step in, puts a control ward down. The Elder down to 10k. Mikyx looking for that flank, SlowQ looking for the same. Wunder that front line, Paranoia coming out. SlowQ tries to dive in, but Jack just keeps him at bay. Mikyx going forward. The Elder down to 2k. They need the smite. It's Skeanz that gets it, and now Oscarinin is way too deep. The Elder secured for SK and GIANTX. All hail the retreat. The question is, can SK close the gap? A good gravity field coming out from Flakked. Wunder's still on the chase. Flash! He eats the cleaver, and Jackie's, for the first time this game, is going to fall after doing so much work. The Elder has the final say. Wunder has outscaled and manages to survive the towers as well. TP, Realm Warp in, Mikyx with a double knock-up, Skeanz with the Paranoia. They'll knock them back into Wunder. A Solar Flare is going to hit, but Jopa, the target with his Predator Cleanse, comes out. Skeanz able to kill off Jackie's, and now it's all on SlowQ because Jopa is already down. SK with 4v3, but one Guardian Angel already procced. SlowQ has to try and get back into the middle of this fight. Oscarinin doing so much work, and Skeanz goes down as well. GIANTX have more damage left on the table, and they are forcing SK on the retreat. Wunder, huge heal for the maximum dosage. SlowQ with a Solar Flare, but he doesn't have the damage to back it up. Wunder too tanky for them for now as he's back to full HP as all of GIANTX wail on him.
Why is he not taking damage?
Well, he'll begin to now as the maximum dosage begins to time out. Mikyx trying to hang flash forward, gets the knockback onto Isma, who still has the Guardian Angel. Wunder getting caught out by Jun and by Oscarinin, and SlowQ trying to rejoin the fight. Wunder will fall in the end. Crescent Guard on SlowQ, hijacked away. Jopa trying to chip away at this minion wave. We have another one coming with the super. Importantly, the smite from Skeanz. Wunder goes back to reset. SK have a second here as Wunder TP's in for a bit of a health shield, but now with the super minion coming in and about 40 seconds left on the Elder Drake, this could be the final push for GIANTX. Wunder steps in. Jun at half HP. Jopa still looking for that chain of corruption, lands it onto Oscarinin, but he heals up. Paranoia coming out as Wunder pops the maximum dosage to try and survive. Another wave on the top side. Elder about 20 seconds away from it timing out, but GIANTX now have 2 sets of minions to push in for this final Nexus tower. Mikyx goes for the engage onto Jun, not the target you want. Trample looking for the stun. Mikyx was going to fall to the Elder Drake as the lasers begin to rain hell on SK. And try as they might, SK cannot fight back in the ending of the game. GIANTX, at the umpteenth time of asking, will take us to game 3.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. GX took the scenic route towards the victory.
Importantly, as we see Isma gank towards the mid lane, you can see SlowQ going slightly invisible while he's affected by the ritual nails. That is just a visual bug as he flashes away from Jackie's. Anyone Skeanz is here, flashes with the follow-up, has the red buff, gets the kill, and this time it's the lock going invisible. I will say anyone hit by ritual nails, that's the lock Q, can show up as slightly invisible. But that is Oscar now backing away, knowing that Mikyx close by. Quickness on the top side. Flakked begins to get the autos down. Damage reduction out of SlowQ. The taunt onto Flakked. There's the Feather Storm, and the Justice Punch isn't coming time. Well dived by GIANTX.
2 items is quite a lot, especially hard for Wukong, because Wukong doesn't really want to dive. Another going Jopa.
Immediately dive onto Jopa, but there's the wild growth, and Jackie's, even with the grey health, with a hero's entrance, there's no escape. Isma's going to get taunted, but he flashes just before the taunt comes out. In this banana bush, SK now put the Rift Herald down. This is the play that we've previously talked about. Can use it as a Battle Herald, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Charging forward, looking for Oscarinin, who tries to flash away. But here come the Stormbringers, and here comes the Feather Storm out from the Xayah, but Flakked has nowhere to go. He's stuck in the pit, and immediately demolished by SK. They'll take the Drake, a pause.
And it's a pause. Fnatic is not here, but it's going to be a pause. Nice job by the minions. Jopa now has no flash on midwave. Has to be a little bit more careful. Oscarinin looking for probably execute. Might have to follow up on Jun.
There he goes. Oh, here it goes wide. Isma tries to come in with the Styles Impact, but he's taunted up immediately, and then Jopa begins to open up. Skeanz gets the Cyclone into an Impale, but unfortunately for GIANTX, the Xayah is plucked right out of midair.
Has the grand entrance and the quickness. And I really think he needs to make something happen, because right now Oscarinin is walking up this thing.
Public Execution has just come back off cooldown, but he's flashed away and he's polymorphed, and Wunder brings down the Fists of Fury. And SK find another pick before a major objective. He has no threat on the enemy backline.
Yeah, I'm trying to Fearcraft right now, win condition for GX, and I'm thinking maybe a Mikyx stomachache.
Okay, sure.
Be a play you can play
a little
for.
ouchie tummy.
Yeah.
Jopa just gets to open up, and this was an Impale that you took. Jopa just steps forward. Jackie's going to die as well. Jopa, the assassin here. Purgatory used, I think, for the first time hitting an enemy player. But Jopa is still too healthy to be executed by it at all. 2 dead, GIANTX. And it's all done, but that Nexus going down.
I mean, I will say this game is a palate cleanser after the last game.
Clean from SK.
Yeah,
all
SK
credit to them.
has done a fantastic job of playing towards the win condition.
Yeah.
The win condition was get Yunara ahead, let her flick enemy champions, let her not die. Easy. They are snowballing this game fantastically.
Quickness, public execution onto the backline, but there's a hero's entrance to the follow-up. Flakked has no way out of the backline, and Oscarinin dived in and died for it. SK, in very clean fashion, sub 27 minutes will clean this one up. And for GIANTX, it's back to the drawing board, because this was not it at all. SK with their first win of summer, as things have gone well here in week 2.
And it's a nice new look for SK. Bringing in SlowQ seems to be not a band-aid, I was going to say, but he's a catalyst for the team. You can see how different the team plays with him.